Unfortunately for the Rangers, Jacob deGrom, who was supposed to start today, was scratched.
They're very hopeful that he will be able to start in Baltimore. They're looking at either Tuesday or Wednesday if all goes well. And he did say he feels like, given how he felt today, that that's a realistic possibility.
Jacob Latz is getting the start.
Aaron Nola in the short sleeves.
What would you expect?
Warming up out on the mound, 5-10 last year with an ERA of 6.01, certainly beyond all of his expectations, and hoping to find it this year.
Brandon Nimmo waiting to stand in.
1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch to Nimmo. Swing and a miss. He got him. Threw him a cutter. Was kind of up in the zone, but he was able to get away with it.
So 2 gone, and here's Corey Seager.
Oh, there's a swing, and that ball driven high in the air out to right. It is gone! And Corey Seager blasts one out to right field to get the scoring started this afternoon. First long ball of the year for Seager. First, one would assume, of many, and the Rangers had their first lead of the season.
Here's Jake Berger. The 0-2 on the way. Check swing. Did he go? He did. And Berger strikes out. A pair of Ks in the first for Nola, but the Rangers get on the board first thanks to Corey Seager's first long ball of the season.
The guy on the mound, Jacob Latz, was told, "You're starting today." And he had a good season last year. In his 33 games, he had 8 starts. He was 2-0 with a 2.84 ERA, 223 batting average against the Arsenal, 4-seam changeup, slider, and occasional curve.
And Trey Turner starts it off for the Phils, who trail.
3-2. And a swing and a miss. Latz gets his first strikeout.
Nice job by Latzy here. He goes back to the fastball challenge pitch, outer part of the plate.
Here's Kyle Schwarber, homered in his first at-bat of the season on Thursday.
And a swing and a miss. He strikes out Schwarber.
And this one, great location again, down outer part of the plate.
Bryce Harper was 0 for 4 the other day.
Harper swings and blasts one high in the air, deep right center field. It's playable though. Carter ranges over toward right, almost collides with Nimmo, and the catch is made out there to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies.
Nola loses the handle on both Peterson and Smith, and the Rangers up by a run have their first 2 men on here in the second with nobody out now for Josh Young.
Curveball bounced on the ground toward third. Bohm has it, steps on the bag. They get the lead runner.
Smart play right there by Alec not to risk making a throw across the infield.
Out to center field, Justin Crawford. He'll wait for it. Tagging at second base is Smith. He's not going to go as Crawford gets it in. And there are 2 outs.
Chance for Nola to see his way out of this after 2 leadoff walks.
Fastball right down the chute. It is the 2-seamer.
He was looking for the breaking
He
ball.
was, and the inning is over.
Nola recovering the command there to get out of that frame after the 2 walks to start it off.
2 men are out. That'll bring up Adolis Garcia.
Off the end of the bat, popped up on the infield. This might be a treat. Everybody's converging. Berger, the first baseman, dropped the ball! And Garcia's on his way to second. He'll be there. He was hustling.
And you see Berger, once he started kind of stutter stepping there, you knew that thing was going to be tough to hold on to it.
That ball hit his bare hand. It didn't even hit his glove.
That wind just started howling.
So a runner in scoring position. Here's Marsh against Latz.
3-2. That's in there for a call. 3rd strike. Well-placed slider will take care of Marsh for the final out here in the bottom half of the second. It's the top 3rd of the order here. Brandon Nimmo will get it going here against Aaron Nola.
Nimmo turned 33 years old yesterday. And he shoots out up the middle. That's a base hit. So Brandon aboard to begin the 3rd inning. Great leadoff at bat.
It's his first hit of the season.
Wyatt Langford comes up.
And a swing and a blast. Center field and deep. Going back is Crawford nearing the angled wall. He leaps and oh, he caught it! He caught it up against the State Farm sign. He'll fire it back in. Great grab by Justin Crawford at the wall.
Wow. Wow, that was tremendous. Tremendous catch.
Right at the top of the padded part of the wall, at the top of his full extension leap. 1 out. Here's Seager.
Runner goes. Breaking ball, swung on and missed the throw to second, not in time.
But Nimmo gets his first steal of the season. He had 13 of those with the Mets last year.
Here's Jake Berger.
And swings in. Ropes out one down the line. It is off the pole, and that is a 2-run homer. Berger is has homered in consecutive games, and the Rangers have a 3-0 lead in Philly.
And man, what a great sign to the start of the year for Jake Burger.
A couple of ground ball outs here in the bottom of the third. That turns over the lineup. Trey Turner coming up.
The 1-2. And that's in the air left field. Langford angling back, but should have plenty of room. He does.
Latch retires the side in order. Hasn't given up a hit through 3.
Josh Young, the hitter.
3-2. Here's the pitch. And that is a called third strike on the inside corner. And Nola picks up another strikeout. That's number 5.
Carter lined out to center his first time up.
All right, so here we go. Our ABS challenge. Evan thought that one missed. Very close.
Pitch the strike. Count is 1-2. Texas has one challenge remaining.
And he rips that one into right field, a base hit. So Evan Carter is on with a 2-out single.
That'll bring up Danny Jansen.
Swing and a miss. He got him. The inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. 4 innings for Aaron Nola.
There are 2 outs, and Alec Bohm is coming up next.
It's in the air, right field, hanging up a little bit. Carter coming across from center, makes the catch to complete another 1-2-3 inning. Jacob Latz is dealing.
He has not allowed a hit. And here's Seager. Homer to open the scoring in the first to drive to deep right center, and he lines one softly over the head of Alec Bohm here for an opposite field base hit. Another 2-hit game for Corey. He's 4 for 7 on the young season.
Jake Burger, the 2-run home run his last time up. And the 2-2. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. He got him looking. And Nola does record strikeout number 7 and keeps the Rangers off the board here in the 5th.
Bryson Stott leads it off.
3-0 pitch. That's up and in, ball 4, and he walks him on 4 pitches.
With Latz stretched out, he could maybe get to 75 pitches, but it looks like he's done at 68. As here comes the skipper, and it'll be Cole Winn.
The Phillies, who now have 2 outs and that runner still at first.
Back toward the middle, just past the umpire, knocked down, but it's a base hit. The first of the game for the Phils. It almost went in his jacket.
Kind of pulled an Elvis and just swiveled his hips.
All right, Crawford is grounded out.
The 3-2 pitch on the way, and it's high, ball 4. He walked it.
It loads the bases up. Second walk of the inning for the Phils. We go back to the top of the order.
That's a fine at bat by that young man.
If Turner gaps one here, Crawford's got enough speed that the game would be tied up.
Here's the 0-2. And he got him swinging. Turner punches out.
And the Bluebirds are out in Philadelphia. No runs on a hit. 3 men left for the fighting Phils.
And so Smith aboard on a very softly hit ball up the middle.
Here's Josh Young.
That one's out towards second. That could be 2. There's 1. Turner with a little pirouette and a nice throw to first in time. Nice. A 4-6-3 double play.
And Tanner Banks with a couple of claps back at his middle infielders, completing the double play for him. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left.
Alvarado just 28 games last year.
And Evan Carter, the first man to face Alvarado.
Oh.
That'll wake you up. 98.
Yeah, down at the old kneecap.
Hardest ball thrown today.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing at a foul tip into the mitt. The catcher Real Muto, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Carter.
Ouch. Broke his bat out towards short. Caught in shallow left field by Trey Turner.
There was nothing fun in that at bat by Carter. 0.
Well, the Rangers have 2 men on.
But now it's Josh Young's turn, and I feel like Josh really could use a positive moment here.
Flicks that one out toward right field. Here comes Garcia. Makes the sliding catch. Wow. And the inning is over. Great finish by Adolis Garcia to help out Tim Meza and keep this at a 3-run deficit. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left, and a good jump by the Phillies right fielder.
There are 2 outs in the 9th. Bohm 0 for 3 today, 1 for 6 with a home run on opening day.
Off the end of the bat out toward right center field. That's going to drop in for a hit. It's the 2nd hit of the game. A little bit of a mock cheer from the crowd, although, hey, listen, they'll take 1 more base runner and the tying run coming to the plate.
And Sosa will become the first pinch hitter. The battle continues here between Robert Garcia and Edmundo Sosa, trying to get the tying run up to the plate.
And the pitch. And ball 4. And Edmundo tosses the bat aside and looks at his best friend Adolis Garcia.
How much drama do you want in game 2 of the season?
And the Rangers don't have that true lockdown closer. Some talk they would use Chris Martin depending on the situation, and right now it's Martin. After Garcia allows 2 runners to reach, Adolis Garcia, the former Ranger, to face him.
Swung on, popped up, over near first. Berger gets a second chance into foul territory, and he can't make the catch again.
For the second time today, Jake Berger has failed to catch a pop-up off the bat of Adolis Garcia. This one was foul, and the Phillies are not yet dead.
The kick, the pitch, swung on, line down the left field line. If it's fair, it is fair, and it's in for a hit. Bohm is in to score. Sosa on his way to third. Garcia in at second with his first Phillies hit. It's an RBI double. It's 3-1 Texas. And Brandon Marsh will come to the plate representing the winning run. Well, a base hit right here should get 2 home.
Yes. Line drive, base hit into right center field. The Phillies are going to tie the game up here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Brandon Marsh comes through. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, the costliness of Jake Berger not making that catch in foul ground. He puts that away. Rangers win 3-0, but that error opens the door to all of these runs.
Well, the correct call for the Phillies as we go to the 10th inning in a tie ball game is to bring your closer into the game. It is not a safe situation, but you're trying to save the offense for their chance at the bottom of the 10th inning.
The ghost runner, in this case, Brandon Nimmo, and the batter is Wyatt Langford. Looped into shallow right. This may fall, and it does. Nimmo hits the bag at third. Corey Ragsdale holding him up, but a little duck snort out into right, and the Rangers are in business here. Runners at first and third with nobody out.
Oh, that one bounces. Heads up the first baseline. Nimmo is in. And the Rangers played a run in the 10th inning. A wild pitch from Duran.
And Duran with back-to-back strikeouts.
And that will bring up Andrew McCutchen.
Here it is. And that one is into the outfield, base hit. Here comes Langford around third. Marsh up with it in short left. The throw gets away. Langford scores, and McCutchen out into second base. 5-3 Rangers.
Boy, just barely beyond the reach of Trey Turner. If Turner had been able to keep it on the infield, he would have prevented a run.
Well, that's a clutch hit by McCutchen to bring home the second run.
Wow.
Well, that'll bring up Kyle Schwarber.
He's going to challenge it.
Big difference, 2-2 and 3-1.
That's a strike. So the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, that's in there for a called third strike. That pitch hit the bottom of the zone. A well-located changeup by Alexander.
Pretty much the same pitch.
Here's Harper, last hope for the Phillies.
Broke his bat through the hole on the right side, a base hit. He does have his first hit of the year. Real Muto will score. Over to third is Otto Kemp. And the Phillies are within 1.
Man, you gotta love that, the fight in the Phils.
Big time.
But now you've got the tying run just 90 feet away. And here's Alec Bohm to bat. A little pop-up near second base. Seager's there. He's got it. Ball game over. Rangers win it 5-4 in 10 for their first W in 2026.
Boy, that was easy.